Good morning, and happy Friday. Hello,
Good
Stacy.
morning. Good morning, Teri.
Good morning. I just realized it was Friday. That was an eye opener. Wait a minute, it's Friday. See, I used to get so excited about Fridays when I was in the workplace. And God, I haven't worked in an office for so many years, but I worked at home for many
hmm
years. I know you still work from home.
Yeah, that's such a blessing.
It is. Yeah, I remember when I first started working at home. Oh my God, that was 20 years ago. I started working from home, and it was weird. Did you find that it was weird to get into that groove?
Yes, it was. And then I left from working at home when you started taking my place. And then I worked outside the home, and boy, did I miss working inside the home.
Yeah, I after so many years, I said I could never go back into an office environment. It
No,
just wasn't gonna happen.
I'm not wanting to do that. Maybe part-time just to get out for a little bit.
All right, looking to see who we got in here. We got Prachetta and Rick, Prachir, Sally. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Oh, I turned this down and now it's shot back up. There we go. Good morning, everybody.
These electronics sometimes have minds of their own.
They do. It's like they rule the world.
I know, right? They try to rule us. So, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. And what's your Friday looking like?
Mine's looking like painting a bedroom.
Well,
Fun.
mine's looking like laundry, so I'll trade with you.
Okay. I'll be right down. You head this way.
But, well, I don't have a washer and dryer, so you have to go out to do the laundry.
Oh yeah. I guess you get the people watch.
Yeah, that's true. But, I got to get it done because it's going to be a stormy weekend here.
It sure is. We got a doozy last night for sure. Oh my goodness. The backyard was sunny, and the front yard we can't really see from the living room. And all of a sudden, it's like somebody dropped a bomb. The whole house shook. And I said, "What is going on? Did somebody get in a car accident? Because we have a highway behind us." We looked out front, and it was dark as can be. And
Wow.
then it just built up over top of our house. It was wild.
That's crazy. Yeah, we missed it. We didn't get any storm last night. But when we know that there's a storm system out there in the ocean, it's usually so beautiful here. And it's like you would never know what was coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
And many times I've had that thought about the old days before TV and, the knowledge of how these storms are coming in. I just think all those people that thought, oh my gosh, the weather's so great, it's
Yeah.
just beautiful out here. And they never know that that storm is like hundreds of miles away. So
I guess that's
right now, ours is like 500 miles from us. So it's expected to move in.
the calm before the storm, they say,
The
right?
calm before the storm. It's absolutely beautiful right now. There's not a cloud in the sky. And that's how it was last night, too.
Yeah, same here. It's nice and sunny and muggy and
Yeah,
typical Florida.
yeah. All right, let's see who we got. Everybody's jumping in. We have Carol Allen. Good morning, darling. Wendy's here. Deirdre says, here y'all are. Chetta says she loves your smile, Stacy.
Oh, thank you.
And Sally's putting in new shelving units at the center, which also means that I will be cleaning too. Yeah, it's that kind of time, isn't it? Do that cleaning. Oh, Deirdre must have got the same storm you got, Stacy. She had a big storm last night.
Oh, were you in my area? Is she
She's in
near?
New York.
Oh, New York. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were it was
you sent it to
terrifying for
her.
a minute.
You sent it up there. Julie Kiss is here.
Good morning, everybody.
And who else we got? Kennedy. Gakti, good morning to you. That's a new
Good
name
morning.
for us. Welcome. And is Hope on here? I didn't see her come in,
I didn't see.
but I see people talking to her.
Yeah.
And Carol says she had a big storm last night too.
Wow.
And Pacheer's got plenty of rains there. Prachetta has never seen so much rain.
Julie Kiss says, I saw part of our palm tree hanging off this morning. Saw it on my security camera. Be safe, ladies. It was that kind of storm last night.
Yeah, Julie, I think your property's more in the center of the state, like Rockledge area. So hopefully the storm will miss you. Oh, Kennedy is from Ghana. Well, welcome.
Oh,
we're here every
welcome.
morning on this show, and we're a big happy family. That's what we are.
Yes, we are. Christina's here. She says, hello, all you beautiful people.
All beautiful people. Remember that song?
I think so.
Yeah, so Friday. I don't think there's a Friday song.
Thank God it's Friday. Remember that song from the 70s, I think? I think there was even a movie, Thank God It's Friday.
I don't know. There could be. I put on 70s and 80s yesterday to exercise, and some of those songs, it was like, oh, I remember that. But at first I didn't remember the title of the song. And that's how I've been my whole life. I can't remember titles and I can't remember artists, but I can remember the song. And I always would used to watch Jeopardy. Is it that they would ask those kind of questions? And I'm like, I would be so bad at this because I don't remember the titles or who sang it.
Yeah, well, they have a new show that my husband and I watch. It's I can't think of the name now, but it's they try to guess the name of the song or the artist of the song, and it's they haven't put new ones out yet, but it's a lot of fun to watch. I just like to hear the music.
Yeah. Sally says TGIF with Donna Summer. Oh, I love Donna Summer.
Yes. Oh, Perchetta wants to see my fur babies.
Yes. We all want to see especially our little Luna. She's ours now, you know. You can't have her all to yourself.
That's okay. Anybody wants to babysit, let me know.
I'll get my chance.
Yeah, she's so much fun.
Yeah, Carol says, I always ask Archangel Michael for protection during storms. Last night, I forgot to ask for the electrical grid to stay on. Ours did, but most of the neighbors lost the power. Wow.
Wow, that's something else.
Yeah, I don't listen to the news, so I don't know when there's big storms. I was telling Stacy before we started, I said, I think there might be a storm out there. I heard something about it, but I don't know where it's at. So we pulled it up, and sure enough, it's heading up the East Coast, I think. So hopefully far enough away. Yeah, we're going to push it away so it doesn't do any damage.
Yeah, we don't need anything else to keep us inside.
Definitely not.
Oh, yes. Christina says, I went to New York City for Hands Across America way back in the 80s when that song was out.
Oh, yeah, the song is We Are the World, We Are the Children. I love that song.
I love it too.
Yeah.
That was such a good time. Yeah. The 80s were fun.
The 80s were a lot of fun. So weekend's here, and tomorrow Tiffany is coming over and we're going to do our painting. I am just thrilled at all the paintings I've been seeing. Everybody trying out the challenge, doing the challenge of the the blind painting. And I don't see Gabby on here. I wanted to see how hers is looking now that it's had time to dry. Did you watch that video?
I did. That was interesting. I want to know how to do that.
That was so much fun, and I love the way it looked.
They sell this stuff in, I saw it in Hobby Lobby. You pour it out and you kind of tilt it around. But I'm not quite sure if I want to make that big of a mess.
Yeah, but she did it blind.
She had a perfect place.
That was like, wow, that's a lot of paint.
That was awesome. She did great. All of them are. I'm gonna do mine tonight. We're gonna order Thai food and have a date paint night with my husband.
Ooh, is he gonna do it too?
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Wow, that's gonna be awesome. And you're gonna record it?
I am. Look, you can see my couch here in the space.
Oh, I know. These backgrounds, if you move too much, you get what you've got behind you. And Carol says, dating myself, the 80s were awesome. And
Yes,
good morning, Catherine Kovacs. Catherine came in. Marianne came in. Marianne wasn't able to join us last night for the chanting. She's usually on with us, but she had some connection problems last night. I'm glad to see you're able to get on this morning. And look who showed up. Oh my goodness, John Thaddeus Fiore is with us this morning. He says, let's see what we can mess with today. Well, John, you need to be on here messing with people. So let me know when you want to do that. And you can sit in Stacy's chair.
Yeah. Come on. It's fun.
And he says, dynamite backdrop, Stacy and Teri.
Yeah, I love this one. You can see my couch a little bit. It's like I'm surfing the skies in my couch.
You're floating above the earth. Is Stacy the astronaut today? She's just floating out in space. And I, of course, I'm at my Zen spot at the ocean. Okay,
it's freezing this morning.
All right, what else we got? Sally says, I was scrying in her painting. There was a little boy and his mother. I loved it, and I do want an artist torch. Yeah, I had never seen anybody do that before. Wasn't that interesting to use the torch?
I haven't seen that one yet. What did I miss?
When she did the pour painting, at the end, she used a torch.
Oh.
And I'm like, I didn't even think that was possible. I thought it would catch on fire, but we were watching her do it, and it was so interesting.
I'll have to go back and watch. I think that was when I was having problems with my internet.
Yeah.
It kept freezing and stuff.
Right. Yeah, Marianne said hers is freezing this morning. Any idea what causes that? It's just, there's a lot going on in the air right now. These storm systems and the big storm that's pushing everything. So yeah, it's just, we have to go with the flow. I'm the same way here. When there's a storm, or if it's like really, really overcast all day, sometimes the internet doesn't want to work right. I had to think of my word. And John says, how early? John, this early. We start at 7:30. John,
early.
John, wake up. And see, people are encouraging you, John. Deirdre says, yes, Thaddeus, do the show.
John.
Marietta came in. She says, I held hands in Hands Across America in Pittsburgh.
That's awesome.
So awesome. Yeah.
Mine's freezing a little bit, Teri, so if I don't see the messages, I apologize.
That's
keeps
okay.
Kind of catching.
Yeah. Well, John's getting a lot of love right now. And John, it's not that early. If I can do it, you can do it, because I'm not an early bird. He says I'm usually turning over at this time.
I'm usually an early bird, but I've been a little sleepy the last couple of days.
Yeah. And Christina is replying to Marietta. She says, we were connected. So you were there at the same time. That's so awesome. Or at least doing the Hands Across America at the same time. Yeah. So cool. And Deirdre says, yes, the torch was so cool. I don't understand it. Maybe Sally, if you or Jordan can explain it, because I don't see Gabby on here this morning. How does that even work? Because I would think that it would catch the paint on fire or the canvas.
Yeah.
That would be me. I've been catching things on fire, and then I'd have the whole painting go up in flames.
Yeah. Here's my painting. What's left of it?
Oh my goodness.
Shannon's asking how my health is now. It's doing a little better, up and down, but much better. Thank you for asking. Much better this week than the couple weeks before. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad. And we want to know how Tony is doing as well. I haven't seen her on here, but I know she's there in the shop. She's probably getting everything ready for the morning. But Sally and Tony are going to be here next week.
Yay.
Yes. And Nabriti just came in, and so did Julie Kiss. And John, Julie Kiss is giving you some love. John says, I love all of you, dear ones. I'll come live later after Queen Janie cooks my eggs. Come on, John. We have people asking for your presence on here.
Yes.
Okay, Sally says it's to help set the paint and give a boost to the drying process.
Okay.
All righty. I think I'd be safer if I used a hair dryer. No flames involved.
Hope's here.
Christina says the canvas is very, very wet. Okay, I get that. So it wouldn't catch on fire. Okay. Unless it's a flammable paint. Is there a flammable paint? I'm sure there probably is.
I'm new to this.
Hi, Carrie. Yes, Stacy's my co-host today. And then starting tomorrow, we have Variety again. Navriti's going to be on tomorrow morning. You guys want to check that out. And Hope is here. She says, good afternoon, my wonderful tribe. I am so grateful for all your prayers and healing over the past few days. I've just been given the all clear. Yay. Just waiting for my rocks, Montana, Ayana, and Zina, my children, to pick me up. Teri, the doors you saw in your vision are right here in front of me, and because of the heat, they have literally just been flung wide open. I had to start laughing. Oh my gosh, I love that message this morning.
That's awesome.
Hope you just raised the vibration in this whole group, and I have chills.
Me too. I need a blanket.
I am so happy to hear this news this morning.
That's fantastic.
Hope, we have been praying for you, honey. And yes, I saw that vision of you walking out those doors. So, awesome. Awesome, awesome. I can't wait for you to get back to your home and get that rejuvenation going.
Linda's here. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning, Linda. And Carrie's here. Awesome. Christina says, talking about the heat on the canvas, it also causes those cells to pop up in the painting. Awesome. I can't wait to see the finished product. I hope that she shows us at least a picture of it today. Carol says she wants to rewatch Gabby's. She did say something about how the torch works. Okay. I think I was just so intrigued at the whole process. I missed that.
Yeah, I'm going to go back. Oh, John says I look like I got hit with a tractor, so not now.
John, that's ego. We don't do ego here. But I had to get over that the first time that the first time I did it was like a spontaneous thing that happened. But after that, to come on first thing in the morning after I got out of bed, yeah, that was a lot of ego. That's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotta just
So,
plug through and do it. And Sally says, we're still at home and it's injection day today. Oh, so you're not at the shop. Okay. It's injection day today for Tony. So let's all lift her up as she gets that treatment this morning.
definitely.
And Kennedy says, there is heat in Ghana here. You guys feel cool there. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm hot. It hasn't been as hot as normal for July and August, but it's been hot.
Yeah. The humidity in Florida has been thick.
Yeah. And Sally says she is good though, and meds are working. Good. We'll give Tony our love. Let her know that she's in our thoughts and our prayers always.
Absolutely.
Perchetta says, I chant for you, Tony, Wendy, and Charlie every day. All of you are going to rock. Yeah.
I love the chanting. I was doing it this morning and it really helps a lot.
Yeah. I was telling Stacy, I was chanting in my sleep, obviously, because I woke up about 4:30 and I was chanting, like I had that chant going in my head. So yeah, it's like a constant thing in my life. And I have the SGI app on my phone, so I can turn chanting on there of Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and I chant along with it while I'm doing everything to get ready for the show. So yeah, chanting is now definitely in my blood.
It gets in my head and I have it all day, like a song.
Yeah, I put Tina Turner on yesterday and just let that play for a couple of hours of her chanting.
That's awesome.
Sally says oil-based paint is flammable. Oh, okay. Now I know not to use oil in a torch.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
No, no. As much as I want out of this apartment, I'm not going to burn it down.
No.
And Carrie is telling John, we don't care how you look. No excuses. And Navritti's on tomorrow. She says, I'm having a weird back pain since last night. Quite unexplainable and uncomfortable. So I'm going to put in an early prayer request. Absolutely, Navritti. And Prachetta's telling Navritti, you will be fine. And yes, you will. And yeah, we're all celebrating with hope. That is so amazing.
I know, that is awesome. That made my day.
Yeah. Charles Coons came in. Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning.
Charles has been joining us on chanting, and we're hoping that more people will start coming in with us because it sounds so great to have all the voices chanting. And we're not all in sync. We're not all saying the same words at the same time, and it sounds so awesome. Somebody said it sounds like a chorus as we do kind of a round robin thing.
I'm going to go back and watch it. I was asleep early last night.
And Charles says, we finally get rain. I can't remember. Charles, you're in New York, aren't you? I think. Okay. Carol says, we are too. Gentle rain after the storms last night. I love those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John says, Teri, every message last Tuesday was about self-appreciation. I'm still pulling for anyone who requested. I am too, John. I saw my list yesterday. It was such a busy day on Tuesday and Wednesday, but I'm going to pull cards for anybody that came in there that didn't get one. So yeah, you'll be getting messages from myself and from John.
That's awesome. I loved my message. It was perfect.
Yeah, there were a lot of them that we got a lot of feedback from that day of doing messages, and people that were seeing, what the message was and experiencing it. So I love that.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Oh, John wants a picture of a nice lasagna. He's asking Sally.
That sounds good. You're gonna make me hungry.
Well, John, you can just make one and take a picture of it.
Sally says it gets stuck in her head too all day. The chanting.
The chanting, yeah. And Pachetta is asking about my brother. My brother Gary is doing good. He's the one I was talking about yesterday that I almost decapitated years ago when he was a kid. So he had gone through some surgery recently, and he's doing good. And
Oh, that's good to hear.
Tracy and David, they're doing better. Yeah, as time goes on, the grief process gets, it's not really easier, but you get more where you're releasing that heavy energy of the grief. So thank you for asking that. Charles, you're on my list to get a card. I haven't pulled it yet, but I will.
Which cards were you using, Teri? I don't remember.
I used a couple of decks. I used the Native Spirit, which I have right here. I love this deck. I've been pulling some of these for the morning just to give everybody, just a little inspiration for the day. And then I have another deck called Conscious Spirit, and I love this one.
That's beautiful.
The other one, I think it kind of disappeared.
Oh, there we go.
Spirit and Conscious, yeah. And then a lot of angel intuitive messages. I love when those come in. And in fact, today I'm doing angel messages at 3 o'clock this afternoon Eastern. I will be giving the messages in English, and someone will be translating those. Our own Lily Ortega translates them into Spanish. And I love that show. And we're going to have her niece, I believe it is, either niece or nephew on pretty soon, who's a musician in Mexico.
That's awesome. I caught your show a couple of times like that, and I loved it.
And Kennedy says she's so happy to meet us here and that we're all beautiful. Well, so are you, Kennedy, and welcome to our family.
Thank you.
Very happy to have you here. And Deirdre's asking for a card from John. She says she missed the show that we did on Tuesday. And Charles, you're on John's list also. And Carrie says, I felt a second card for someone. You did. And you felt like it was Sally. I remember that, Carrie. I remember your comment from the show that day. And Pachetta says, my message was perfect. I am thinking out of the box. Good. Yeah, John, I think we've had some requests to do it again. So the next one, though, we're not going to do for 2.5 hours, guys. I think that wore us both out. So we will schedule one, and we'll limit it. So maybe we'll do a list so we can go down the list of people that want to get a card. Oh, John says Sally can paint it, the lasagna, and he'll show it off. Will you hang it in your house, John? In your kitchen, maybe?
Julie got a card pulled last night from Diane on her show, and it was so right on.
Oh, good. I didn't know she was doing card pulls. That's awesome. Yeah, and Carol says she loves that Native Spirit deck. I do too. I really resonate with anything Native American, anything that honors the earth energy. I think they're just beautiful. And Linda's ready to travel. Absolutely. Let's do that. She says as soon as the COVID improves, whenever that is. Yeah.
Soon. Praying for soon.
It's going to be soon.
And I hope you ladies come and see me too. That'd be fun.
Oh, and that's right. Yes, absolutely. And Sally, it's card day for Sally. And Sally, I think that's at 4 o'clock. Let me know if that's correct. I believe at 4 o'clock today, Sally does her card pulls. Okay, and Christina. Oh, how wonderful. I just got back into a couple of card decks again last summer and bought my first new deck from Kripalu Yoga. No, I didn't say that right. In the Berkshire, just a few weeks before COVID hit the U.S. hard. Yeah.
Oh, John's gonna go live with it.
Okay. And John says, I would like a detailed angel deck, Teri. You will know. I do know, John.
I just got a gypsy deck I'm gonna start playing with this weekend.
Yeah, I've given so many decks away. I can't get to them all.
I know. I've got a little bit of a problem with collecting decks and collecting stones, but it's
Yeah.
so much fun.
Yeah. And Carrie says it must have been a one-off. Diane doesn't normally pull cards or do readings. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Carrie. And Sally said, yes, she's at 4 o'clock Eastern today, that she'll be on doing her readings. And I think, Sally, if I remember correctly, you have to respond to a post in your Zenology. Did I say that right? I didn't say that right. What's your group and where do we find the readings? And we have to respond to a post on there for us to get a reading. Linda had her COVID test yesterday. Linda, we're going to pray that that's negative and that you are all good. And I know in my heart that you are.
Yes. Praying for you, Linda.
Yes. Carol says she's learned she has 2 Native American guides. Yes, you do, Carol. My angels confirm that.
I have one Native American guide.
And Sally says she collects cards also, and she's just released 5 decks. Yes, I sent mine away to good homes.
I packed up most of mine for the move. I think I have 3 out. 4 now with the new deck.
And Sally says, I'll post a post this morning. You comment on that, your name, or who you would like a card drawn for, and then join me at 4 p.m. today, and I will reveal the cards for anybody on that master list. Yeah, awesome. I think that's what John and I are going to have to do for our next one, Sally.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, and he wants a native Italian deck.
There you go. We'll look
John,
for one for you.
That may be one you have to create.
That would be interesting.
It would, but there's probably other native Italians that would help you with that.
Yeah.
Zenlightenment. Sorry, Sally. I'm so sorry I said it wrong. I've got ology on my mind today for some reason. Ology is the study of. So that would be interesting too. Zenology, the study of Zen.
There you go.
Most of us have been doing that, right? For a while now. We've been studying this thing called life and how we can have more Zen in it. I know,
I have it.
Yeah, I figured out mine. I have Zen when I get over to that beautiful ocean and get some vitamin C, SEA.
Yep. I have Zen until I have to drive, and then I kind of lose my Zen a little bit.
Yeah, Linda, you're so funny. She says, this is a time when a negative is a good thing. Thank you all for your good wishes. Yeah. Yeah, we want that test to be negative for you, Linda. And Kennedy's asking for prayers. I need a visa to go see my wife in Australia. Absolutely, we will lift that up. And we do prayer requests on here, Kennedy, every day. If you all want to type in any of your prayer requests, about 20 after we lift all those prayer requests up and lift each other up and give each other a lot of love.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
Christina
Pachetta's
says,
asked, sorry,
oh,
go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Zenology sounds like a workshop for us, Sally.
That's right. You know, there's no accidents or coincidences. When something comes out of our mouth, it's supposed to. That's the way I'm believing that. Perchetta's asking how Shantae is doing. I heard from Shantae yesterday, and she's doing good. She's doing really good. She's thanking us for all of our prayers and all the uplifting energy that we're giving her. She's such a beautiful soul.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can feel the love.
Yes, absolutely. We've done a lot together. We used to do a radio show together. It was called the Mama T and Mama Tay Show on Blog Talk. So she always calls me Mama T, and I feel like she is my daughter. I know she's been a daughter to me in many lives. So she's somebody very close to my heart, and I really appreciate everyone lifting her up. And let's get her back to perfect health again, so she can
We'll keep her.
get back out there and be her dynamic self.
We'll keep her in our prayers.
Yes.
Hold her in our hearts.
Thank you. And John says, the first card in the Italian deck says, stay close to God so you don't sleep with fishes. Oh, John, you know, we have needed you on here every morning to make us laugh. We love laughter here. Laughter raises the vibration, and we definitely want our vibrations raised. So let's take a vote. How many of you want John on here as a co-host in the morning? One day, John, one day. Come on, let's see some thumbs up for John coming on the show to make us all laugh. We won't laugh at you, John. We'll laugh with you. Okay, so thumbs up. Come on, guys. Let's get John on here. My thumbs up. There we go. I see them start to come in. John, we are voting you on the island.
You're hired.
This is a reverse survivor here. We're voting you on the island.
He said, no, no, no. Yes, yes,
no,
yes.
no. Well, I think you're a little outnumbered, John. See, even Hope Wellington Marshall, she's giving you like a whole bunch of thumbs up.
Yes.
Sally says, come on, Pisano.
He can have his pizza picture or lasagna picture behind him as a green screen.
He says, you're killing me.
Too funny.
Okay, so here we go. Thumbs up. The majority wins, Prochetta says. And the thumbs are still coming up, John.
It's a done deal.
Carrie says, John Thaddeus Fiore, come on down. And see, our newest member of our family, Kennedy, is putting 3 thumbs up. So there you go. The vote is in. Stacy, do you want to do the reveal?
What reveal?
Of the vote?
Oh.
For John coming on in the morning, and the voters win by what kind of margin?
I don't know. I can't see. All I know is 100% he's coming on.
100%. The voters win. We say yes.
Yes, yes, yes. 21, 21 to 1, right? We're at 22 or 23. So 22.
I've got 24.
Oh.
Yep, I see 24.
That's it.
24 to 1 or 23 to 1 because you're there too.
Charles says, tell him to hang some cheese behind him.
Yes,
we'll hang some cheese behind you.
I'll even eat mozzarella while you're on the show, John. I'll sacrifice just for you.
Angie Taylor's here.
Hi, Angie. Angie, you're just in time. We're telling the mozzarella man to come here in the morning and bless us. And Carrie said, walk the walk and talk the talk, John. 99-1, Sally says.
Yeah. I got caught up in my math.
That's okay. Yes, so Angie, you came in just in time. We were voting John on the island to come be with us. So Angie, what's your vote? Thumbs up for John to be here? And he's trying to distract us. He's trying to get us away from what we're doing here. I see your game plan, mister.
Yes, show up, Johnny boy.
Yep, Carrie says, mozzarella man in the morning.
Nice omelet.
And she voted yes, so there you go. It's a done deal now. You're just done. There's no getting out of it.
Can't say no.
Okay, so we got something going on with Angie's profile. I'm trying to see it, but you're a little bitty dot on my phone.
I know I can't see. Carrie says, how many other men have women begging them to be here when we wake up?
I know, right? Yeah. First thing in the morning, do we want a man hanging around? Yeah, if it's John.
Sure.
Yeah, so I don't know if we convinced him or not. And she says, done, diddy, done.
Oh,
So
goodness.
We'll see if a little angel goes up there and tugs at his shoulder and tugs him and says, come on, you can do this. We're all going to send them your way. We're going to bombard you with angels, John, until you come on the show.
Oh, Italian card. He says Italian card deck too. Never tell anyone what you're thinking.
What you're thinking.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, John, we're going to have to make that deck for sure. Ooh, we could do an Italian angel deck.
That would be pretty.
Wouldn't that be pretty? And the angels are speaking Italian. How you doing?
Yeah. You got this. Surprise attack.
All right, so we have some prayers going on. In addition to those that were already spoken, we have Prachetta, good health prayers for Shantae, Stacy, Linda, Tony, Wendy, Charlie, and Navriti. Happiness and abundance prayers for my fairy Teri, that's me, and prayers for stability and happiness for Tracy, David, Prachir, Neil, and lots of love to everyone. Thank you, Prachetta. Always so compassionate, and prayers for you all over in India with that rain and everything else that's going on over there. They got a lot of rain. And Geeta is here. Hi, Geeta. Geeta's going to be a guest with us next week. We get to meet her, and we're excited about that. John says, great idea, right? And Angie says she'd love that deck. Okay, John, we have to do it now. It's been spoken. You speak things into existence. So we're doing an Italian angel deck.
I want one.
Who knows what might be in there?
I can't wait.
Lots of cheese, I think. Maybe some pizza. John says, I'll sell them. We can negotiate.
I'll take one. Joanne says, prayers that my daughter will get the help she needs. Prayers.
Good morning, Joanne. I didn't see you come in. And yes, absolutely. Prayers for your daughter. Okay. Hope says prayers of great gratitude to the entire tribe. Hope, we're so happy to hear your good news this morning.
That really made my day.
We love good news. Angie's still messing with John. Mamma mia.
All this talk about cheese and pizza and garlic's making me hungry.
Oh, Christina's adding the garlic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be garlic. Uh-oh. Here goes part 3 from John. So you think I'm funny? No, we don't think, John. We know. Who's looking at you, kid? Yeah, this is going to be a fun deck. I can see that already.
Yeah.
And Sally says we should put together an Angelic River deck, a community put together deck where we all get one card to focus on. Yeah. You know, we did that at Enlightened World. We did that during our summit last summer, and I actually have that deck. So I'll start sharing some of those cards with you all as well. We all put whatever we wanted the card to say, whatever we wanted on there. So yeah, I'll share that.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. So John says, are you guys profiling me? Yeah. We know you. We don't have to profile you. Carol wants pizza now.
Me too. I'm gonna order some for lunch, maybe a veggie pizza. No pineapples, right?
No pineapple. Can we have ricotta cheese though?
Oh, that sounds good.
Didn't that sound good?
Very good. Ricotta, my favorite.
Yeah.
Some tomato, some garlic, some olive oil drizzle. That sounds so good.
I love this high vibration this morning before we go into our prayer time. It just really lifts us up. And for those of you who don't know, the angelic clearing that happened yesterday, that alignment, I did it on a separate video and I put that in the group. So if you want to do that more often, because it really would help, just play the video, just play the sound and go through and say those affirmations and clear that energy. It felt so good yesterday after we did it, and I got a lot of comments from people that their energy was really feeling great after we did the alignment yesterday. And there was some clearing of pain energy, there was clearing of emotional energy. So that was really good to feel that, and then to hear the feedback that it was good.
It was amazing for me. I had so much energy and everything after that. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it put me in such a good space. And then when I recorded it again, it was like, wow, that was powerful. Even saying the words again in the recording.
I want to do it again. I think I'm going to start doing it every day. It was that powerful for me.
Yeah. Yeah, and John says, no pineapples, but bring the cannoli.
You got it.
A white veggie pizza. Carol, that is my favorite. How did you know? I love white pizza. And Christina says, yes, we can have ricotta. Broccoli ravioli. That sounds good.
That does sound good. Oh,
and
boy.
Jeffrey says
so
that
hungry.
chakra clearing is very effective. It really is. So it's in the Angelic River group if you all want to replay that. Oh, Carrie's card message. Sometimes you got to stir the pot. Isn't that the truth? Don't want it to sit there and be stagnant at all. And sometimes when we stir the pot, we see that some of it has stuck to the bottom and we have to remove that. So you don't want that pot just sitting there boiling, right? You want anything that doesn't need to be there to be removed.
Stir it to the surface.
Yep, that's right. Bring it up to be healed. And Deirdre said she did that chakra hearing this morning, the angelic hearing. Carol said she felt good all day and it was amazing. And you're so welcome. Carrie's got to go. Carrie, we love you. We're putting you in our circle.
Bye, Carrie. Have a good day.
And John's having capicola and eggs for breakfast.
Yum.
And
Kenny's
Kennedy, we have you in the prayer circle to get your visa to live with your wife in Australia. And maybe you'll get to meet some of our Australian friends over there.
I want to go to Australia.
I do too.
My cousin went for her honeymoon. She said it was beautiful.
And Angie says she wrote what I was saying as I was saying it. To stir up the pot and let the crap settle and then sift it out. Yeah, that's what we have to do in life, isn't it? And yes, Catherine, we are all connected. Beautiful. All right, it is our prayer time. And I still see 22, perfect number for us. And so let's start to take a breath in and remember who we are. Let's remember our magnificence today. I really love going into the heart center. And when we touch that, wherever we're touching on our body, our focus goes there. So let's bring ourselves to that point of seeing our magnificence. And if that's a hard word for you to think about yourself as, just know that you are a spark of the divine. The more you can say that to yourself, the more it's going to come up. And you'll learn that you are divine. You are unlimited. You are beautiful. Take in the essence of all those words. You are a spirit inside of this human body. And as spirit, you deserve great and wonderful things. You deserve happiness, you deserve joy. You deserve the life that you want. So breathe in again into your heart. Breathe in your magnificence. And I'm asking you to think about, what do you want? What do you want in this life? So let's just take a moment to really answer that question. Because many times we don't. Many times we ask for things that we need. We need things to survive in this world, in this human body. But what is it that you want? What would you draw to you? What would you have if there were no obstacles? If you could remove all barriers to having what you want, what would that look like for you? So let's go back in, breathe into the heart. And whatever that is, whatever you're holding in there, that's a desire for you. Let's put it out to the universe. Put that out as a rocket of desire, as Abraham says, and just let it go forth. Let it go to be blessed. And don't take it back. Once you send it up as that rocket, the rocket doesn't turn around and come back to you. It keeps going. It goes on its trajectory path. So send that rocket of desire directly to God. Send it up in the universe and say, here is what I want. Here's my desire. Maybe it's for peace. My desire every day is for peace on earth. I send that rocket up every day. Maybe it's more joy in your life, more bliss, more happiness, more laughter. Or maybe you have something more concrete, like our new friend, our new family member, who is putting that rocket up to have his visa come through to rejoin his wife. Maybe it's better health. There are many that have put that in there, and send it up. We're sending up rockets today and releasing that energy that we're holding on to. We're not going to hold it. We're not going to hold it back by pulling on the string and saying, no, I want to hold on to that for a minute. We're going to totally release it today. So whatever that desire is, you've had a minute to think about it. Whatever is in your heart that you want in your life, send that up now. See the flame on the bottom of the rocket and see it going away from you up into the universe, traveling directly up to God. However you envision God, whatever that looks like for you, whatever name you might call the highest power that exists. And I see all kinds of rockets just taking off. Some of them are really big, so you put a big desire in there, or maybe more than one. There may be many things that you have on your bucket list, things you would like to experience, things you'd like to hold on to in the world. Maybe it's for a romantic partner. Maybe it's for more ease and peace at home. There's many things that we can put in our rocket of desire. Just keep sending them up. Keep them going up. And let's dream today. Let's put our dreams out there really big. Whatever it is in your life that you want to accomplish, what is it that you want to do in this world? Looking at a lot of rockets. They're having fun. They're going up and they're twirling around as they go up into the universe, because manifestation doesn't happen in a straight line. It's a spiral. It's called the spiral of manifestation. And as it twirls and goes around, it looks like it's just swirling around that vortex. And they're going directly up to be heard by the Creator. Isn't that a great feeling and a great thought? This universe is so vast. There are so many galaxies, but yet our voice can be heard. Our desires are heard by the Creator of all. Just think about that. And when you think about that, think, yes, I am magnificent. I am a magnificent being, a spark of the divine who sees me and recognizes me and answers my prayers. Claim your magnificence, and then claim your joy in being that spark of the divine. Lift your vibration high, knowing your worth. You are so worthy of anything that you want. Know that you are enough, just as you are. There's no conditions. God doesn't say, I'll answer your prayer if you do this. No, there's no conditions. It's unconditional love. So now that you feel that, now that you feel your own worthiness, let's share that with others. Let's share that worthiness in these prayer requests. Everyone that has made a statement of something that they're either needing help with or wanting to manifest or wanting to bring to them, let's lift those prayer requests up. Let's all surround them as magnificent beings. Stand in your confidence, stand in your power, and lift these prayer requests up. Let's send each one up as a rocket, sending it straight up to the divine, to the Creator. And as they go, let's send our blessings. Let's send our gratitude. We're giving gratitude for these prayers to be answered, for each person to be touched. We're putting everybody here in that prayer circle and just asking for God to shine a light on each of us, helping us to really see our magnificence, to see how we glow in our spirit self. And now let's shine that out onto the world. Let's let our planet be covered with a blanket of peace, a blanket of joy, a blanket of happiness. Let every animal on the planet feel love. Let every person on the planet get a wave of this love that we're sending out. Let the waters feel it and respond to it. And I feel that energy coming back up from Mother Earth with gratitude, thanking us for seeing her, for acknowledging her, and how important it is to live in a world where there's peace, where there's respect, where everyone is seeing each other as equal. So with that attitude of gratitude, let's start acknowledging each other now. So pick one person. You may not know that person. You may not know what they look like or anything about them, but just pick one person here. Give them a big hug. Hold them tight. And say to that person, I love you. Mm. I see lots of energy flowing around and up and spiraling out. So let's give it to the whole group now. Let's say to everyone that's gathered here, everyone that will watch it later, so here we go. Stacy, I'm going to ask you if you want to lead us this morning.
Sure. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
I
I
love
love you.
you. Oh my gosh, how awesome you all are. You're so beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you all for being here. We had some people that came in while we were doing the prayer. Erica Hoppy, thank you for being with us. Blessings to you. And all of your prayer requests that were either typed out in the messages or held in your heart have gone up like a rocket. They've gone straight up to the universe, to God. And Prachetta, I see your comment. Just a suggestion, can one day we do a 30-minute prayer session for COVID to disappear completely? Let's do more than 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm in. I'll do that. And thank you for that suggestion. Yeah. Angie, let's hope going into next Christmas break, all is settling and we can enjoy the holidays. It's been a big year. Yeah, absolutely. And John, I see your blessings and love you as well, honey. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. And Jeanette Wesolowski came in during the prayer. Thank you for being here, Jeanette.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's a big day here at Enlightened World Network. There's a lot going on. Check the schedule on the page. Again, I'll be on at 3 o'clock. I'll be on at noon with Sheila Cash, who's going to do a meditation today. And then I'll be on at noon with whatever the angels have to say to us, and that will be translated into Spanish. So even if you don't speak Spanish, come in for a blessing today. And one thing that they always do when they give these messages, they do an attunement. So if you come in, you're going to receive from the angels. So that's 3 o'clock today at Enlightened, EWN Enlightened Living on our second channel. So thank you all for being here. And I see that Deirdre is taking us out of here with her words.
Yes.
So blessings to everybody, and we will see you later. Namaste,
Namaste,
y'all.
y'all.
So much love for all of you. Bye, everybody.